behavioral modifications that the system ends up imposing on them. And when then they get dumped back on the street, expected to pick up where they left off as far as
Can't be done.
family relationships and friends and getting a job again. And there's no, you can't go.
Excuse me. When you take an individual, you put them in jail and you incapacitate them, dehumanize him, emasculate him, and then put him out in the street and say, okay, go make it on your own. It's not possible. And a lot of people that come into jail didn't have families. Or while they were in jail for the long period of time that they were in jail, their families broke up. Their families died around them. So when they come out into the street, in Massachusetts, they can and it's not mandatory. The superintendent can give you $50. You can't even buy a gun for $50.
It might get you a cab ride.
Right, yeah, that's about it.
Not very, yeah, not a.
Yeah, maybe a mile or two down the road from where the prices are.
Yeah. So we're going to be running out of time here very soon. Are you going to be back at the Kiowa House sometime for that talk?
I kind of hope so.
Okay, well, we'll have to try to...
And Father Russ is having you on his show following us, right?
So you're going to stay...
No, Jack is going to be doing the
Jack's gonna
homeless
be on
stuff.
his show.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jack McCambridge is going to be on Father Russ's show, which immediately follows this. So stay tuned for Father Russ's show, Street Talk. That's coming up next. Before we go, I wanted to read something, just sort of in honor of those who have gone before us. This is actually on the tombstone of Rebecca Nurse, who was one of the witches that was hung in Salem. And this is what it says. It says, "O Christian martyr who for truth could die, when all about thee owned the hideous lie, the world redeemed from superstition's sway is breathing freer for thy sake today." I thought that was kind of nice. But anyway, they were
The
all
sad thing, though, is they're commercializing it. If you go to Salem,
Right, I know.
it's you can't believe what they're selling.
I know, it's horrible. It's horrible, because it really was a horrible, horrible thing.
Yeah.
And
It was a tragedy, and now you're capitalizing off of it.
And it's an unfortunate example of exactly how powerful fear and
yes,
can be.
yes.
Oh, absolutely.
And thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
This was truly wonderful.
We needed more time.
Yeah, there's never
I'd like to have you back on again.
You can come on anytime you want. Obviously, you're down here a lot visiting, and so yeah, you can come on. Certainly come on again. Stay tuned for Father Russ's show, Street Talk. That's coming up next.
Yep.
We'll be back next week
With another great guest.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Thank our audience and our callers, and
thank you, and happy Halloween.
happy Halloween.